gear with a morning must-read. Sara and Scarlet.
Well, it is George Soros, Tom, speaking to our very own Francine Lacqua in London of Bloomberg, talking about the week that is to come, this summit on Thursday. Yes, we've heard that all summits are important, but he really piles on the pressure ahead of this one. Listen.
There's a disagreement on the fiscal side, and unless that is resolved in the next 3 days, then I'm afraid the summit could turn out to be a fiasco, and that could be actually fatal.
A fiasco, fatal, no pressure from George Soros on European leaders, calling specifically on Germany, Angela Merkel.
What is the pushback against George Soros? The people in Germany that do not agree with Mr. Soros, what do they say?
Well, the German attitude throughout this crisis has been that prospects of debt sharing or some of these union-type plans are endgames. They're not necessary at first, and at least Germany would not be able to do that at first without further commitment from some of these other countries.
They need to see proof from the other countries.
Proof. That's it. My take is, where's the collateral?
Where's the collateral? Well, listen to the op-ed that George Soros wrote in the FT. He wrote the main obstacle is in German politics, which is mired in a can't-do mode. Chancellor Angela Merkel insists that a political union should precede a full-fledged fiscal union. That is both unrealistic and unreasonable. And he contends that you need to have a confederation first before you can get to union.
Which
you can't
to
do
me
all
is,
three at once.
what is that, 1778, 1782 union? This goes back to Alexander Hamilton. This goes back to something we know, confederations like Switzerland, Canada. I'm trying to think of another one here, but I flunked civics in 9th grade. But the answer is, this is not the United States of Europe, is it?
This is not the United States of Europe yet. You can't get to that point. You need to take steps towards that point, but you need to do that soon, namely in the next 3 days.
Right, and he spoke specifically about the leadership under Angela Merkel when Francine asked him, does Europe have an Alexander Hamilton? And he said that she's emerged as a strong leader, but leading Europe in the wrong direction.